Alright, the objective of this speech is for the audience to be aware of the proper personal protective equipment when trail riding on a dirt bike. Every day it seems that we hear about somebody on a motorcycle who's gotten into an accident with a car, maybe slid off the road, injured, or even death. But what about dirt bike riders and ATVs? You don't hear about that a lot on the news. I'm an avid dirt bike rider, so this is what we're going to touch on. Although dirt bike riders do not take to the streets where trucks and cars are a hazard, there's other hazards associated with riding off-road. You have trees, stumps, blind corners, water, ruts, other people riding, their experience levels. They all pose a risk while you're out trail riding. In August of 2010, I was struck by a logging truck out in Washington State when trail riding with a few of my friends. And if I hadn't been wearing the proper personal protective equipment, that probably would have ended badly. There are 5 pieces of protective equipment that I wear when operating my dirt bike off-road or on a track. There are a helmet, which protects the head, goggles for the eyes, chest protector to protect my upper body, riding pants, knee and elbow pads, as well as a special pair of riding boots. Alright, so let's start with the helmet. The helmet covers the whole head, even the chin area, and there's a visor on top. The helmet should fit snugly, and the chin strap should be buckled and should be taut. Not real tight to where it's cutting off any oxygen or your ability to speak, but snug enough to where the helmet's not flopping around on your head while you're riding. Alright. A properly fitted helmet is important. However, to protect your eyes, goggles are also a necessity. These goggles fit inside the helmet, and there's a band that goes around the outside of the helmet. They should be clean and they should fit to the helmet. If they're too loose, they'll fall down. If they're too tight, it's really going to hurt your eyes after a while, and it's going to give you a headache. However, having them clean and being able to see where you're going is very important. Now that I've covered the proper protective equipment for your head, if you're riding, you should also be wearing a chest protector. This chest protector is made out of ABS plastic with foam padding on the inside, and it's got buckles on it that hold it to your body. It goes over the shoulders, down the back, and also down your front. It shouldn't fit loose. You don't want it flopping around on you. It's not going to do any good if it falls off. So it should be form-fitting. It should fit a little snugly to your sternum area and also your rib cage, as well as coming down your back. That takes care of the upper body protective equipment, but what about legs? Right. We wear a special pair of riding pants. Usually they're made out of some kind of stretchy nylon material, and they also have leather padding or soft pads that are velcroed to the inside. They should have pelvic, hip, and knee support. Usually the knee support is just leather padding. In case you go down, it's not going to rip the pants up and get to your leg. Up on your hip and your pelvic area, that's going to be a soft, cushy padding. In case you fall down, it's going to absorb that impact. So you should be able to get right back up. Right. Hitting your elbow or knee on something really hurts. We've all probably done it, walked into a table, hit your funny bone, didn't laugh. That's why we wear elbow and knee pads when we're out dirt bike riding. The elbow and knee pad should not be tight. They have straps that go around the arms to hold the pad in place. If they're too tight, that's definitely going to cut off circulation, and it doesn't feel good after a while. It makes your arms or your legs tired. And they should fully cover your elbow or your knee. Having pads too small or too big, if they're too small, they're not going to properly cover the joint. If they're too big, they may slide off, and then they're not providing any protection when they're not in place. Now that we've covered everything but the lower part of the leg, riding boots complete the protective equipment that most dirt bike riders wear. These riding boots should be tried on and fitted with socks just like normal shoes. They have buckles or straps that hold them together, and your riding pants will actually tuck down inside of these boots. They'll support the lower part of your leg as well as your ankle. They're a little goofy to walk around in and get used to, but trust me, if you're riding and you don't want to break a leg, wear a pair of riding boots, properly fitted, just like you would your shoes or a pair of work boots. So riding boots complete the ensemble of protective equipment that dirt bike riders should wear. If I were not wearing my helmet, my goggles, my chest protector, my elbow or knee pads, proper riding pants, or my boots, that accident probably would have hurt me a lot more than it did. Lucky enough, my bike got totaled, ran over by a semi-truck, logging truck, and I got up and walked away. As you can see, the ensemble of protective equipment will help any rider have a fun and safe time while out riding on the trails or on a track. So next time you're out there, wear your proper equipment and enjoy your day.